Welcome to another diecast review. Today we have the Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary car from AutoArt in 1/18 scale. Now if you grew up in the 80s like I did, you most likely had a poster of a Countach on your wall. I myself had several, as even to this day remains one of the best looking cars in my opinion. It just has such a crazy design, it's outrageous. The big wide fenders, the rear wing, the straight angles, and even by today's standards, it's still a very eccentric looking car. And while the 25th anniversary car was never really my favorite, I'd have to say this AutoArt diecast car actually gives me more of a better love for it, I suppose. Let me show you why. For one, it just looks incredible. From any angle that you look at it, it just has an amazing looking view. And of course the 25th anniversary car was kind of the going away party for the Countach, as Lamborghini then moved on to the Diablo. Now while this car still carries all the crazy outrageous body kits of the wide fenders, you know, the arches, these huge scoops in the rear wing and whatnot, I feel the anniversary car gives it a little bit more class with these little slots in here. You can see that on the engine cover, etc. In fact, from what I read, this design was actually better for the cooling. So let's open up some of the details. As you can see, it has the wheels that correctly look like the anniversary car. You can open up I guess you could call it the trunk. I'll give you a good look in there. There's even the spare tire. We have the battery. We have, you know, the master cylinder, the horns. There's actually quite a lot of detail in there. You can see the struts that hold it up. So the doors do open up, and they're a little tricky. They have this little latch right here. There we go, we got it. And what's really cool is you can see here they have that strut that holds it up. It's metal, and it gives you a really good look inside the interior. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in on that. There we go, you can see the beautiful shifter, the dash. I wish this car had a tan interior, as I've always loved the tan interiors, but the black looks good. You can even see a nice detail of where the speaker is right here. Oop, let me see so you can actually see what I'm showing you. Here, right there, look at that. It's got some engravings of the speaker. The seat belt, which is a fabric. You know, it moves and everything. Like, this is the kind of detail that AutoArt goes through, which is incredible. Let's close that up. Oh, we can see, I don't know if you can see that Lamborghini logo right there. Now, speaking of the logos, you can see the Lamborghini, the bull here, and the 25th anniversary logo. They're embedded into the bodywork, which is really cool. The mesh looks amazing right there, even down here. Actually, even the exhaust tips look great, as they have the kind of the double exhaust tip, you know, showing pretty good. There's a logo right there, again, that's kind of textured in. That's super cool. Of course, the engine cover does open up, so we'll pop that open like so and give you a nice shot of the beautiful 5.2 liter V12 engine making 455 horsepower, which back in the day that was actually quite a lot. I think the spark plug wires look amazing. Matter of fact, I find this one of the nicest detailed street car engines of all the cars that I have in my collection. So yeah, I think it looks great. Again, the nice struts, that's always cool. That grille, as you can see, you can actually see through it, the same as the intake here for the radiators. It's hard to tell, but you can see into that, so that's awesome. Another really cool feature that I find is the hideaway headlights. They actually open up. So if you look on the bottom of the car, there's this tab that's right here, and all you got to do is you pull that or push it or whatever, and it will open those up. There you go. Look at that. That's super cool. So yeah, you can display the car with all the panels open, and it looks incredible. Oh yeah, I forgot. The rear wing, which opens up to the trunk, or the rear trunk, I guess. I guess that is the trunk since the front has the tire and all that stuff. So yeah, your trunk, which is lined in like a velvet fabric, but yeah, that opens up as well. So all the panels open up, and again, I find that the metal struts they put in here just look so good. So here's the underside of the car, and as you can see, it's even pretty well detailed as well. It has some brake lines, the exhaust, you know, the transmission and whatnot. One of my favorite things is the tread pattern on the Pirelli P0 asymmetrical tires. These being, of course, 345 3515s. At the time, they were the biggest tire that you could see on a production car, so that's awesome. So that's it, the 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach. I love the car. I think AutoArt did an exceptional job. The paint job's incredible. And what really made me impressed here is I've always loved Countaches, but this specific model increased my love for this particular 25th anniversary car even more than I had before, and I think that says a lot. So I don't have any complaints about it. There's nothing bad to say. So in terms of recommendations, so if you like Countaches, I highly recommend this one. You can get it in different colors and with or without the rear wing. It's up to you. The red one is my favorite. And I even have another Lamborghini Countach that I plan to show you in the future. So let me know what you think. And as usual, thanks for watching.